What's up YouTube, how you doing? This is Mr. Tiebox123, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you my unboxing and first look at this Synology NAS drive, the DS212j. Now this particular model you can pick up for about £160 or $200 without any hard drives, and is capable of taking up to two 3TB hard drives, giving you a potential 6TB of storage. Now like I said, this is a NAS drive, which stands for network attached storage, and that basically means that you're going to plug this somewhere in your network and you're going to be able to store pretty much whatever kind of media or files you want to store on it, and potentially give you some kind of resilience as well in terms of failover for disks, depending on the level of RAID that you actually want to configure with it. Now these NAS drives have come a long way since sort of a few years ago. They used to just be literally a drive that would appear on your network and you could store files to it. Now with things like this one from Synology, you can do a ridiculous amount of stuff with it. It serves files, it serves media, it serves photos. There's apps for Android and for iOS which enable you to access all of your media remotely. They really are absolutely an awesome piece of kit, and for the money you really can't go wrong. Now this one in particular is the 2-drive version. One thing I do like about this actually is they've actually put some effort into the packaging, and I know a lot of people will say, bah, packaging, I throw it away, you know, that's a load of rubbish. But it's always nice to get a product nicely presented to you which you've paid good money for, and I think Synology have done that. Anyway, let's crack on and have a look at what we've got inside the box. I'm not going to spend ages going over each and every bit of it. I just really want to kind of show you the product and have a quick look around it. So let's just get out everything from the box and then we can go through it one by one. So obviously we get the power cable, nothing interesting there. We've got the device itself, and now let's just see what else we get in the box. We get a little welcome leaflet from Synology with a CD on the back, and that has actually got software for both Windows and Mac, so fantastic. And then we've also got the power brick AC/DC converter, along with a gigabit Ethernet cable, and also some screws for putting our hard drives in once we get to that stage. Let's just drop that off to one side and have a look at the actual product itself. I'd be interested to know, guys, if any of you use any kind of external storage. You know, what do you use? Do you use Firewire attached? Do you use USB attached? Or do you indeed already use some kind of NAS storage already? Nicely securely packaged there, and there we go. That is the actual device itself, and a really attractive piece of equipment. And for those of you that have got, you know, Apple keyboards or Apple mouse or anything like that, fits in nicely with that theme. And considering that really it is a file server basically in a box, I think they've put a lot of effort and energy into creating a nice looking device that's going to look nice just sitting on your desk or next to your computer maybe. So let's have a little bit of a look around this. On the front here we've got some lights. We've got status, LAN, disk 1, disk 2, and also the power light. On the back we've got obviously the fan, and then we've got a gigabit Ethernet port along with two USB ports, a reset button, and also the DC in power. We've also got a lock there for the Remington locks if you actually want to lock this thing down to your desktop. Now it's quite light, it is made of plastic, but definitely a very nice kind of look and feel to it, and I think you'll agree that that is going to look quite attractive sitting on your desk. Now like I've said, you can actually use this for delivering any kind of media you want to pretty much any kind of device that you want. Now in my full review I'll take you through all of the applications, how you use it through the web interface, and the various different ways you can use this for doing things like delivering your iTunes library without having to have your PC turned on. And that for me is one of the massive pluses for this, because I leave my Macs on overnight, and really the only reason I do that is because if someone wants to access iTunes around the house, or I want to use my Apple TV for example, they need to access this. It's going to cost me a lot less money to have something like this sitting on in the background and serving up all of my iTunes library for me. Now not only that, you can actually use this for things like playing music. It comes with a sort of iTunesy type interface that allows you to play music over the network to your device, or even if you want to, you can actually plug a USB pair of speakers into this and actually play music directly from this Synology box itself. Anyway guys, I'm going to use this for a little while. I will bring you a full review, obviously. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe for more. Check out Synology's website because they really do some fantastic products. And I will see you all in the next video. See ya.